the Landsgrab. It's a bit of a fickle beast, the alleged endgame of our Dune Awakening. Sometimes hard to achieve stuff because there are a lot of Zerg clans that do seem to get it done in 0.25 seconds sometimes, but with our most recent patch on the 7th of July, they changed a couple of things again. We won't be going into that today, that will be for another video, but it does mean the Landsgrab will be mildly easier to achieve with those lovely user-friendly updates. It's not quite where it should be yet, but it's definitely steps in the right direction. But long story short, in my case, I didn't claim the Landsgrab, the stuff that I did manage to achieve this week, before it reset. So I don't know who I actually gave stuff to without hovering over, because my memory is real good sometimes. So I had to go visit every single one of these guys and chat to them to see if I could get my reward, which I could, which was lovely. I'm fairly sure after it refreshes fully, you'd still be able to collect your reward. And because I went on that journey, I figure, hey, I might as well make a guide in case y'all need to find them individually. As every Coriolis storm, they do disappear from your map and you won't be able to see where, say, House LINDAREN is. You'll have to fly past them. Again, it's a smidge annoying, but hey, here's this guide to help you out. There'll be timestamps so you can jump around. Probably going to want to be in an ornithopter for this, and you will likely need to visit ARRAKEN and HARKO village as well, as there are a couple of representatives over there, so you can either catch a taxi service or fly through the world map. Now, as I do live next to House LINDAREN, we will start off with these guys. They're just on the side of the cliff right next to the shield wall, up in the western shield wall region. I'll scroll out a little bit, but we're up in the very top left-hand corner, northwest if you like. House LINDAREN representative. And you fly just down here. They're a little sneaky. You can scan and or just fly kind of nearby and you'll get a little grayed out version. Land terribly in your ornithopter and have a little chat.
Do you have business with House LINDAREN?
If you have rewards, you can claim rewards and you can have a little chat to them otherwise. Now, as far as I know, this is the only way to claim your rewards from each house. I keep getting told to go see the house representatives from me, guild representatives. So yeah, not too far away. We have a bunch more, starting off with House HAGAL, also in the shield wall area, but this time the eastern shield wall, just on the border of Jabal El Efrat Al Ghanab and Misral Tirol kind of area on the cliffside. A little bit tricksy to find this little nook. We fly along this path. Where are we? In this little nook just here. House HAGAL representative.
What business do you have with House HAGAL?
That spot again, just a little bit more zoomed out. If you do give them a little chat, they also do give you a bit of a hint of stuff that they might want for the Landsgrab, so you can kind of prepare a few things as they do change, but a little bit on a rotating cycle, so you can have a good guess. Just over here, we will find the Helios Gate Fortress. The Atreides tend to hang out here. This way your Atreides representative will be if you are handing in for the Landsgrab, whatnot. Just here in this little building. We have House VERNIUS representative. Scrolling out on the map, as you can see, not too far from House HAGAL.
You're back with good news.
They'll chat to him. And we do have another guy here with House Representative RICHESE, or House RICHESE representative, however you wish to say it. They're located up inside the fortress a little bit, not on the very toppest level, but just down here. Yep. You find them here, and also you can find the Bene Gesserit trainer if you have not talked to them yet or didn't pick that at the beginning, and start that all off. And House RICHESE representative.
What business do you have with House RICHESE?
RICHESE, rather. You can also find a little contract board and some missions and a vendor.
Welcome back. What can I show you?
There's a whole bunch of fun things, Atreides variants and whatnot. A little bit further over, we can find a House Saw representative at Pinnacle Station, where you'll find the trade post in Jabal Efrat Al Ghanab. Another super easy one to find, just land out the front. There's a vendor in here and a couple of missions and a taxi service somewhere, and the trade post contact board rather. And we have House Saw representative
Business with me or House Saw? I have no time.
right next to the contact board. This spot a little bit further zoomed out. House representative Saw. Next is House Representative Miracle, located just here in Jabal Afrit Al Janab. Not super hard to find. I have a little outpost here, which is actually how we found him originally, but just down a little spot. Oh, nice smooth landing as always. And you can find House Miracle Representative.
House MIKARROL?
MIKARROL. It is for sure way more convenient to visit them prior to the Landsgrab refreshing, and you can actually see who you've contributed to, apply directly to them. But hey, at least this drove me to do the guide and make it easier for you guys to find. Heading to House IMOTA now. Located right by the wreck of the Tisafani, House IMOTA Representative in Jabal Afrit Al Sharak. All the way in our top right hand corner biome, northeast if you like. Where are we? This one's not too hard to find. He's just a lot of camps around, so you're like, oh, where is it? Right down on the little cliffy bit near the park above. Oh, there's just enough room to squish Yawny in there and get to him. That way. House IMOTA.
You're back. Report.
Our next house representative is House THORVALD, located near the wreck of the Kytheria, right in the HAGAL Rift region, and we will have to be delving. Ooh, I had a crash landing. That's what I get for being in my map while I'm doing stuff. Delving a little bit into the actual rift itself for this one. All the way to the bottom, a little bit closer to the wall. House THORVALD Representative.
State your business.
I like that they don't even say it. It's funny. That spot on the map is in HAGAL Rift, right near the wreck of the Kytheria. God, I can't say words. Good. Definitely much easier coming down here on an Orni, but doable otherwise. Just a bit of a bitch of a mission. Our next stop is House ECAZ Representative. All the way here. Also still in the HAGAL Rift, but just a little bit further down. Now it is much easier if you've got a couple to achieve, but they're on opposite ends of the map. Like say you have to get this guy, but you also have to get the guy all the way over here, which we'll go visit them later. You can actually go out into the world map and come in through the other side, and it does make the journey a little bit quicker. But for the sake of this video, we're just cruising about. It will take you about a fuel a tank in my tier 6 Orni here. A little bit under. We're heading for this little pillory thing right here. And whoa. Crash landings again, man. Guess we'll land on this side. And just in here we will find House ECAZ Representative.
Good to see you again. You know, I've still got some of that Elaka ash if you want to light up.
Oh, fancy. I'm good, bro. And just like Hellia's Gate and the Atreides, the ARRAKEN and Riftwatch also have a couple of representatives themselves. Right inside of one of the main fortressy bits, landing down here, we will find House Representative, where are you? MORITANI. Right near Riftwatch. Still in the HAGAL Rift. And located just up on this second level, we will find House MORITANI Representative.
You again. Do you have business with House MORITANI?
MORITANI. God, I'm good at saying words. Just on the other side, we have a contact board, and we also have the Mentat trainer, just like at the other place where we had the Bene Gesserit trainer, so you can get that while you're here. And just over the hill from where we were, not too far away, kind of the entrancey area if you're coming in by foot of the Riftwatch. It's a terrible place to land. Not that you can see it, but it's House Representative DYVETZ. Just can't get it. Oh, she's just here.
You're back. With good news, I hope.
Pretty easy to find. A little bit south, we'll be jumping to House HURATA Representative. This is a good one to go through the shield wall, like I was saying, and travel through the world map to come venture, because they're nice and close. Although in saying that, you'll probably end up like spawning somewhere down here, and you will be on the sand, so you gotta act quick to get your Orni back up. But but it's incredibly close to here, and especially flying can be a little bit harder to locate, especially on foot, as it's a bit higher up. I can't even locate it, not on foot. There we are. It's so misty with the old storm going on. Oh, shut up. No, can't deal with him. Rude.
Greetings, friend. Have you got business with me or House HURATA?
And that spot on the map again is right here. This time we're in the Eastern Vermilius Gap, because I don't think I did mention that before. But not our only house representative in the Eastern Vermilion Gap. Now we're going to head over to the trade post and we're going to find our next guy over there, also known as the Anvil. It's where we will find House TSEIDA representative. Park on up out the front of the Anvil, and directly inside we will find House TSEIDA representative.
I presume you have some business with me or House TSEIDA.
Oh, I actually got that one kind of right. We have yet another trade post to venture to with the Griffin's Reach trade post now. In Hunger Basin South, we will find House AGROSAZ representative. Oh my god, the worm is being really weird. Oh, I fucking hate that. What's going on? Ah? Why are you coming near me? Anyway, make a little land down at Griffin's Reach Outpost anywhere you like. And running to the side of the building rather than inside the building this time. And probably one of the first representatives that you in fact came across in the game. That spot on the map again is Hunger Basin South, just here.
Oh, good. You're back.
Inside you can also find the trooper trainer if you have not spoken to them yet, as well as a taxi service like all trade posts, a contract aboard, and a little vendor. Where's our trooper guy gone? He's somewhere. This guy? Looking more like a Jedi Master than a trooper trainer, but there you go. Next up, we're heading to House Representative NOVEBURNS, located in the Western Vermilius Gap. Located kind of near Salen's Refuge, a little bit southeasty of the wreck of the Payas. Once you see the radiation, you know you're kind of in the right area. Don't fly into the radiation because it is actually radiation. Just around on this side of our pillar, a little bit further up. Wait, there you go. Bit further up. We'll find House NOVEBURNS representative.
What business do you have with House NOVEBURNS?
That spot again is in the Western Vermilius Gap. Our next stop is House WYDRAS representative in the Shoal region in our southwestern area of the map. Don't worry, we also don't have to enter the radiation to achieve this. Located right next to the PvP outpost of Edge of Acheron, you can drop in and get some pretty decent engrams if the box hasn't already been looted. Well, in a recent manner anyway, and they have changed a couple of those things, although it might just be with the deep desert and their spawn times. Flying down onto the most shield-wally side of the rock island, nestled up in this nook.
Do you have business with me or House WYDRAS?
WYDRAS, whatever. That spot again for House WYDRAS is at the Shoal. Our next stop is House TALIGARI representative, just a little bit further north in Misirtaril. Located conveniently at the Crossroads trade post, where again we'll find a taxi service and a vendor and a few other fun things. And whoa, I'm so good at flying, it's a joke. Head on inside. And just to your right here, we will find
business do you
House TALIGARI. Our spot on the map again. House KENOLA representative is not too far away, just up in the Udaham. This one for sure can be a little bit harder to find, located right on the back of the temple on top of one of these little plateaus in a cave. Whoa. That almost ended kind of poorly for me. House KENOLA. Our spot again on the map is here in the Udam. Now, if you're thinking, oh, she didn't mention the representative I need, well, it's probably because they're either located in HARKO village or ARRAKEN. You can travel to those from any of those outposts we did visit, like Pinnacle Station, or here at the crossroads, anywhere like that has one of those taxi services, or simply fly out with your ornithopter through the shield wall. Now, if you have stuck with me watching the whole thing, you haven't just been skipping around, or if you've got lucky and skipped to here, you may have been using the map wrong. You're just clicking around like this, or maybe just holding to get about. You didn't know you can press M and get a bit of a gaze on the landscape and the direction of where stuff is, and to some degree you can also track stuff. We are actually going to be going to HARKO village. The tracking's not wonderful, but what I do find wonderful, the ability to be able to pan. Follow this trail and it will lead us to HARKO village. Simply left click. You can press space to follow your ship all the way down. Drop in at a water depot or a fuel depot along the way if you do need it, although you usually don't. Wait a little moment and you'll end up getting there without getting lost. So much easier. And you save a lot more fuel than rampantly looping about. And we're entering HARKO village to find our house representatives there. So, ooh, someone's taking off in an area. Whether you happen to fly your own ornithopter or you come in via the taxi service, you'll end up somewhere around here. You want to head through these gates, and we are heading towards House SPINNETTE Representative. A little bit tricksy to find if you're unfamiliar with the area. It's straight down here. There are a couple of ways to go, but this is the most direct route. You turn left and then immediately right up these stairs. Well, ramp. To our left is where we can find the laadsgrab vendors. Regardless of what house you are in, if your house is the winning house, you can visit either the vendors in ARRAKEN or HARKO village. I believe it's this guy today.
House Harkonnen bids me to welcome and trade with those who hold the esteem of the Landsraad.
I am a tradies, but I can buy stuff here if I so desire. That's just here. Then heading out from there across this bridge. You can find the Souk Doctor, which you will need for some quests. A little bit further around, we will find House SPINNETTE Representative.
Do you have business with me or House SPINNETTE?
Neither. And you can simply rip off the roof. Whoop. And then we are looking for this place right here with the little lion's head where you do go pay your taxes to find House ALEXIN Representative. Simply head all the way down the end right near the tax collector guy, and if it is past the Coriolis storm, do remember to check your taxes because maybe you haven't paid them in the time your sub 5 does tell you,
with House ALEXIN?
Just in case. Now venturing over to ARRAKEN again. If you have come either by taxi or ornithopter, you'll come in about here. Our first stop is House MUTELLI Representative. The easiest way to probably get up here, although there are a couple of ways, is to come up these stairs here and make a sharp right. You can also come up from various different alleys and whatnot. And right here we'll find House Representative MUTELLI.
Salutations. What business do you have with House MUTELLI?
And then onto House VAROTA Representative, which much like in HARKO village, you can just boop over the side and it's a little bit quicker to get to them. And we're looking for this lion face symbol again, all the way down the back near the tax collector. Looking real similar, but just the Atreides version. House VAROTA.
Yes, yes. It is I, Heldebor Desio, in the flesh. Let the rejoicing commence.
And our last but not least House Representative, unless I forgot one, which I very well may have, let me know in the comments, is House Wallace. Wallach? Wallash? I should know because I'm Scottish and all that, but got nothing. Well, my grandma's Scottish. All the way up the end. If you've done a bunch of the quests, you will be familiar with this area. It's a bit of a mission, but you can find some vendors and some people to talk to, some guys to hand some things in. All the way past the ornithopter field. Talware, whatever his name is, for a bunch of the quests is over there. And we have a vendor just here that you can buy some house vendory bits off.
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
As well as also some ornithopter parts. To depending on your level, of course, and your affiliation with your house. And then House Wallach right here.
I suspect you have some business with House Wallach, or me, or both.
If you found this information informative, smash that like button. Let me know in the comments if you've been getting good stuff in the Landsraad, or if you've just not really been doing it because the whole thing confuses you and you're just checking this out for shits and gigs. I always like to hear y'all's opinions. Stick around for another guide on Dune Awakening, or check out one of the other survival games I play. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button, as it does mean a bunch, and I'm on my journey to 10k subscribers, and I can't do it without the help of you fine folk. Until next time, I hope you have an excellent day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. Have a good one.